Don't you fucking love this game when it fucks you over like that? Fucking god, dude. Literally headshot him, and okay. I just can't. Oh my god, my squad's a piece of shit, dude. I literally took someone who had full 400 fucking everything. Oh my god. I had a full 400. That guy had a full 400 blade, and I fucking took him down by myself. I took over like 200, maybe 250 damage on a guy with a blade, and then this guy comes in there and hits him once and kills him, and then I do all the fucking work, and then he lets this default just balloon onto me and doesn't even try to fucking help. He just sits there with this little infinity blade. It was so cool. Fucking dude. Fucking hacker, dude. Fucking hacker. God damn, dude. Actually get a squad that doesn't completely fucking suck. Fucking drop the worst goddamn places. Pleasant was decent until you got that one person who decided to go to Tilted because he thinks he's all that and dies in like half a second. It wasn't even like half a second. And then you got some fucking person who just sits there and does nothing with the Core Infinity Blade because I don't have to do anything because I have the blade. And then like fucking does nothing. And then the other guy who just is other side of Pleasant doing God knows what, probably jacking off. Please, dear God, tell me how that's actually not bullshit. Oh my God, how is that not bullshit? Of anything in this entire goddamn game, how is that not fucking bullshit? God damn, hang on, I'm gonna restart my game. Nope. Fucking Xbox, fucking bullshit, dude. I just don't even know how you can't call any of this bullshit, dude. Like, the thing is like people are like, oh, your life's not bullshit. You're just saying shit, and it's like you gotta get to know me quite a long time before you just finally realize what the fuck I'm talking about. Like Richard, it took him years, and certain things happened. Like with my sister, it took him a year to even remotely just be like. At one point, he was like, things are different, for you, because it's like, you know, and Hey, I am Swift. Sorry for not being able to, like, save your life, dude. Sorry about that, brother. Nah, I'm good. Oh crap, I should have taken that compact SMG that was back there. That's a rip. Wait, where's fire? Wait. Oh, hey, quad crasher on me. Oh, there's a whole squad on me. Right near me. Knocked one. Oh, I'm dead. GG. GG. Damn. Oh, am I gonna get that sniper kill? That's what I want to know. A sniper elim. Probably not. Damn. Oh, that's not even the same team. Shoot. I want to spectate the other guys. This guy with the blade is so bad. That guy was so bad. That guy was bad, dude. I'm probably not getting that elim. He probably revived. Damn. Damn. That's a rip, dude. My fucking... I did not realize I was still on fucking game. Didn't even think about that, and I was like, oh, fuck me. Fuck me, dude. These guys gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Although, I mean, I got like fucking basically wiped. Oh, come on, dude. Thank you. Dude, okay. I can't fucking wait until college is over at this point. Like, honestly, high school, fucking college, glad it's over. I mean, there are good things about it versus high school. Granted. I cannot fucking wait to be done. Holy fuck. No way, we got a fallen love ranger in this lobby. Let's go. Let's go. And an Eon skin, dude. One of my favorite skins. Man. What's the other skin? What is? Oh, the Eon skin? Dude, I love that skin, though. It's so cool. I mean, I have it, too, but it's like, it's so cool. I mean, if you're gonna have any skin that's not a default skin, that would be one of the ones to have. Eh. There was another guy in this lobby with a Fallen Love Ranger, which is what I'm repping right now. And I was like, that's so cool. Like twins. We both gotta stay alive so we can, like, twin this game. Thought I found a sniper and ended up being a thermal. Hate when that happens. I don't know what kind of loot y'all found, but there's another purple pump on in my building. I've been playing since halfway through Season 2, but I didn't buy any skins or battle passes until Season 4. Wait, what? And my last, like, basically the last hour and a half or so that I played this game will BS, so I'd like to be able to clutch a win for one. Clutched a couple today, or at least, like, recently, like today. But, yeah. This game mode's not too hard to win if you don't play it too aggressively. What are you saying? Something about ammo? Oh. Dang, he probably found a sniper. Lucky bastard. I've hit several great shots today. Not that I'm that good with a sniper, but a couple of my shots, the ones that have been on point, have been really on point. Well, if you do find a sniper that you're not gonna pick up, then I would like it. If you're not gonna pick it up, I mean, if you want it, I don't care. Okay. Well, if you find one, just let me know. Like, other than that, I'm more or less set. Oh, fall in love, Ranger, come here. Alright, storm's kind of moving in, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. So I mean, now, but like, that's where I would. Yeah, you still get, like, old, original. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I have a thermal, and it appears that there's not anything down there. Okay, cool. I mean, I hate thermals, but I had an open slot. So, then you might as well. Really? Is there no loot here? That's fucking crazy. I mean, there's a purple pump in my building, but that's like literally all I found. And a campfire, which I did pick up. Damn. I thought I found one, and then it turned out to be a thermal. And I was like, well, fuck this. This is honestly probably the worst loot I've had, excluding my golden scar. Oh, okay. That's fun. That's not cool at all. Alright. Whoa, dude. And I mean, technically, I've been on here since like season 2. I just suck. I mean, exactly. It's all good. I mean, I get mad at this game sometimes too. Exactly. What's in that vending machine? Honestly. Come on. I have so many mats, and that vending machine is literally like the worst vending machine ever. The pump's nice, but it's not hard to find a pump in this game mode. We got some. Oh my god, why are my builds glitching? Oh, what the heck? Oh, the brick. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably 3-on-1, of course. Just gonna wait it out a little. Yep. Oh, yeah, that was stupid. Why is he not building? Oh, I'm dead. Alright, GG. Alright, I'm gonna try to get y'all. Oh, shit. There's gonna be a boy right in front of me. And I got no match for this. Shit. I had no match for this dude. Oh, is this default really gonna finish? I fucking hate defaults, dude. Damn. That was rough. He had to have been low. I didn't pay attention, but he had to have been low. Like, real low. I still don't get it. I'm 2 feet away from a headshot. And it's only 115? What the hell is wrong with this game? Unbelievable. Really, ETA, 11 seconds, and it takes literally triple that time? Triple. I mean, 11 seconds is a long fucking time anyway. 11 seconds is so fucking long, but yet, But 11 seconds is a long time as it is. I mean, it usually takes about 5 to 10 seconds. 11 seconds is a long time. You do fucking 33. What the fuck is this shit? I'm done with this game, dude. Fucking done. God damn, dude. Dude, Fallen Love Ranger and freaking Skull Trooper, freaking, I don't even know what the back blink or the pickaxe is called, dude. That's fucking sick. Let's go. And we got a fucking regular Love Ranger too. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. It's freaking awesome. I didn't see the fourth skin. Damn. Wish I had like Frozen Love Ranger on. That'd be even cooler. Shot through my wall! Oh my god, I was turbo building! And are you fucking kidding me? I was literally turbo building and he glitched through all my goddamn walls and I have 30 ping. I have 30 fucking ping, dude. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. It's fucking terrible. God, dude. Fucking pussy ass niggers fucking all they fucking do is fucking turret and they fucking SMG me and grow some fucking balls out of your ball sack, grow some fucking balls and actually fight me like a fucking man instead of fucking being gay and shit. I mean, it's one thing when it's in-game, you're just trying to get a win. I understand when you're trying to get a win and it's in-game. I understand that anything goes and that you're trying to win. Well, that's the thing. Well, finishing's actually even worse at the end game. Well, no, finishing in-game is okay in certain points. But, like, in-game's more understandable. But, like, beginning of the game, you do that shit, and you're just like, fuck you, bitch. Oh! Dude, Fallen Love Ranger, yes, let's go. Dang, it's GTX. It's cut out. Alright, I'm going far side. This is the weirdest loot I've ever gotten. Finally, something somewhat normal. Dang, we're gonna have to loot pretty quick and get out of here. Storm is like, or circle's really far away. Hey, it's cool if y'all don't or whatever, but if y'all have any rockets, that would be really helpful. Alright, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and head towards a rift. I'm assuming there's some. Yeah, there's at least one rift. I'll wait for you guys, but I'm heading there. Oh, there's two. I'm gonna grab that chest first. That's where I'm headed. There's a big pot up here if anybody wants to carry that. Wait, Jared, you dropped so low. Oh, blades just popped up. That probably means there's fighting. Yep, there's people here. Maybe not here, but there's blades if anybody wants them. Fucking! Oh my god. Sad how stupid girls are. You know, I just keep thinking about everything more and more, and it's just like, the problem is like, you know, honestly, the more I learn, I wish the more that I learned I was wrong. But it just keeps getting sadder and sadder and sadder and definite. And honestly, some of my beliefs are even proven to the point where I'm like, that's crazy. But, I mean, like, I didn't think it went that far, but it actually goes that far. I mean, honestly, that's some of the things, especially when it comes to girls. It's like, holy shit. It's sad, and it's just, it pisses me off, and it's sad. And I mean, I get fucked because I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, honestly. So it just sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna mute it for a minute. Again, yeah, I mean, when it comes to girls and my beliefs in relationships and things, it literally, it gets worse the older I get, and that's what worries me even more, is that it's gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. In reality, it does. The thing is, it's gonna keep getting worse for what other guys do, honestly. But I mean, guys, as they get older, there's explanations for why they get worse. It's like it goes one way or the other. They get worse or they get better, or they're just smart enough to stay tame, or what. I mean, there are different variables in anything, in any relationship, in any effort. I mean, even like, I mean, it's just relative, but it's just, I mean, it's just sad because it's like, you know, I seriously don't necessarily know. Okay, it doesn't mean that every single person I've met, every single person who's married that I've met is every single person's a wrong relationship, or even I'm saying I know for sure. I don't, because the reality is I don't know the guy's point of view at the time that he got married, and at the time he was dating, and really when he was single before he started dating that particular girl. And that's the thing, you got to know how he thought before, how he thinks, you know, when he even interested in her first time he meets her, and what he thought before, right as he meets her, then he meets her, and then, you know, and then how he feels about when he finally realizes he likes her or takes her out, or whatever the process. I mean, you got to know the whole thought process to really know if it's right or not. And the few that I know enough details on in this world, or even half the details, or even some of them, you already know, no. Or either you're the right one, or this person's the right person, or what, you know someone else who knows that other person should be with that person, so you know, therefore, that's not right, and you can just tell anyway. There are times you can just tell for sure, but I'm just saying, the problem is when you're married for 10, 20 years, you love each other in a whole different way. Anyway, that's, at the end of the day, you need to stay married by God's law, but it's together by God's law, but it's also, I mean, you've been together, so it's commitment. It's just when you do stuff together, and you have a life together, you're for each other because you want each other to do better. You want your kids to do better at the end of the day. So I'm saying you have the same goal. So, yes, you love each other through that. And the problem is, that's why you can't go back. So a guy who's even 30 years old and has been married for even like 5 years won't even go back, and he won't even admit it even if he knows it. But he won't even realize it. Because the thing is, like, honestly, when I get married, like, there might be a point at which I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I know she's not necessarily the one, but, I do like her. I do like spending time with her. And I don't want to stay single forever. And I want to fuck. I mean, if I'm going to put it that way. Without violating God's law. Or the girl that I can actually, at least somewhat tolerate or whatever. But, I mean, beyond that, I mean... But once I get old enough, once I get into the marriage long enough, I probably will forget, or I'll probably it'll be a more psychological, like, trick myself into thinking that that's what happened. It's like how someone, I'm not necessarily going to say who it is, who, like, has tricked herself into thinking that she was someone years and years ago as a parent to a child when she was not a stay-at-home parent, when she didn't do the things that she did, and she was a horrible parent, and not my mom. My mom's great. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about, like, it doesn't matter. Anyway. No, I'm just saying it. Like, that person really thinks that they are a good parent. Like, it's not even like like, they've said it for so long, and they've just, like, wanted it to be true for so long. And that's the thing, too. So when I get married and all that, and it's years and years later, I'm going to just wanted that. So I'm just going to make, like, it's not even going to be a thought process. I mean, and that's the sad part. And I mean, yeah, I'm not okay with, like, I'm not, it's not that I'm not okay with commitment and marriage and I'm okay with the way God has his law set up. I just wish women weren't so fucking stupid in choosing a man. I mean, I get that you're allowed to have emotions. You are allowed to have emotions. The truth is, I have more emotions than any guy. It's kind of fucked up, really, if we're being honest here. But, I mean, you're allowed to have emotions. The problem is you still got to separate it. Women cannot separate it, one. And two, they are hardwired to be for men to have a mind control on them. To control their mind and their emotions. And that's what women fall for. And that's what women want. And it's just fucked up. Because the men who are able to, quote, mind control, and most men... Like probably 98% of men don't even know they're doing it. That's just how they are, their personality and just the way that they do things with women. That's just, or not like players or whatever. I'm talking, but 98% of them do it without even like realizing that they're doing it. And it's because, yeah, maybe they like the girl personality somewhat, they think she's cute enough, obviously. But like at the end of the day, if you truly love a girl, you're going to be nervous around her. At least when it comes to relationship stuff. I mean, my best friend, Love, when I hang out with her, I'm not, like, nervous around her. But, I mean, when it comes to certain things, I am nervous. I mean, when it's one-on-one stuff, like when we go, like we went to pick up, like, Walmart and H-E-B and Hobby Lobby or Michael's, a couple times. And during those, I was nervous. I wasn't as nervous as I would have been with my Beth Cooper or my true love. But I was still, like, nervous because it was just the two of us. But the reality is if there was even remotely dating and, like, considerations involved, I would be nervous. But with the other girls, it's like I'm nervous because, like, of my lack of experience in the dating world. So, I mean, I do have a little less confidence. I do have a nervous part of me. But in comparison to the girls that I actually like, it is minimal. I mean, and it's just sad. And and then for a regular like Richard, he doesn't really get nervous at all. But around the girl that he liked truly, and arguably still does, but I'm not gonna get into that. But he loves that girl. He gets nervous around her, and he didn't want to admit it, but he gets nervous. I mean, he plays it off cool, and because that's his personality, and so it looks okay. But at the end of the day, and and I also know from his point of view, and it's just like, I mean, the girl he's dating now, I haven't met her, I don't know the full situation, but no. I mean, if you can see my face right now, it's just no. Like, and the thing is like, he's gone over to Kansas City so many times. She hasn't really gone to Oklahoma City to see him. And again, I don't necessarily know all the details and the situations about her in particular. But at the end of the day, it doesn't look good to me. It does not look good. There's been some weird things going on. It doesn't look good to me. But again, it's to me. You know, I'm just one person in the world. Yeah, I shouldn't be judging other people's shit. But, like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking judge anyway. Fuck you. Well, that, but I mean, beyond the fuck you stuff, you know, it's just, it's very sad, and it's very sad, you know, you know, it's just, it's sad, because it's like, and the thing is like that his true love. I don't even like this girl. I don't even like, and not like this girl. Like, oh, I have a crush on her. I mean, she was pretty hot. Honestly, she's gotten a little less hot, but she's still hot. I mean, I would date a girl that's that hot for sure. But I don't even like the girl, and I think they should be together. I don't even like the girl, and I'm like, they should be together. That's got to tell you something. That's got to tell you something when you're like, I don't even like the girl, and they need to be. He loves her. That ought to tell you something. If I don't even like her, if I don't like her, but oh my, that ought to tell you something. Like, come on. I mean, I knew it from when he was dating that other girl in a more long-term relationship. You know, at the end of his high school career and for the first year of his college career. I knew it then, and it's like they didn't break up for that. But I mean, I'm not going to get into those details. I mean, that's not why they broke up at all, but I'm just saying it's like they should have never been together in the first place, and I did support their relationship for other reasons and other factors that I won't get into as well, but there were things that had happened, and at the end of the day, I'm for Richard, you know. I want to do what God wants, you know, and I want God to do what he wants to do with Richard. I want Richard to go to heaven. That's all I really want. But I mean, it's also I want Richard to be happy, but I also would want him to be with his true love. Trust me, like, I would give up a lot to be with a person. And the thing is, like, I'm not even saying like my Beth Cooper, which at that time would have been more my Beth Cooper. And the reality is, I'm not saying forever, because the reality is like my Beth Cooper love. I'm not supposed to even. I wasn't even supposed to, I know that I'm not supposed to be with her forever in marriage. I know that. Don't, you know, don't hound on me on it. I know at the end of the day, it wasn't supposed to be like a marriage, you know. It wasn't supposed to be like long term. But I mean, it'd have been, honestly, I think she would have enjoyed it more than me at some point if she really would have given me a chance and actually gotten to know me and actually spent time with me and actually did things with me. Yeah. For a couple months, I think she would have enjoyed it more. Not that I wouldn't have enjoyed it, but again, enjoying it for different. I think so, like, okay, here's like the enjoyment level that I think it would be at, like that I would think that I would have, and then it's actually going to be a little bit lower. It's still going to be enjoyment, and it's also going to be thanking God, you know, for the opportunity and just being blessed, but it's still lower. Her expectation would be like down here, and actually, I think she'd have a lot of fun, and it'd be way the hell up here, and for her, she'd be like, huh. And then also just realizing like that guys love differently, and it's just learning that. I mean, it's like in the movie I Love You, Beth Cooper. It's like in the book, it's like the girl just realizes like how men love, and just like how, yeah, like, don't get me wrong. And again, like, you know, people say, oh, looks matter in a girl. You know, to a guy, they judge based on looks. Well, yeah. But I mean, that is not, like, that is like, again, that my saying is, looks make you stay interested in a girl. It makes you curious. It makes you interested. It makes you want to get to know her. Personality makes a guy stay. I mean, you could be the hottest girl in the world. Like, the closest things would be Hayden Panettiere back when she was like 17, 18, and Peyton List like 2 to 3 years ago. You get those girls 2 to 4 years ago. Peyton List, I don't know. And you know, Hayden Panettiere, like that hot of a girl Like, you could have that hot of a girl, and she's a bitch, or she doesn't even have your personality. At the end of the day, you don't want to be with that girl forever. Yeah, you might want to date her, but it's like, and you'll realize that. And the thing is, when a guy truly love, like, when it's a Beth Cooper love, for example, that's the best one. Yes, they're hot and whatever, and quote, they're, quote, out of their league. Maybe that, that probably has a factor in it, but that's not it. The guy does like the personality. And the thing is about the Beth Cooper love, people don't realize, oh, like, she's a cheerleader, blah, blah, blah. You realize that, like, he actually knows her personality, and that she's actually, like, she's a wacko job, but, like, you realize that, like, she's actually a nice person. And you realize that, like, him liking her is totally legitimate. And you're like, huh. No, and like, honestly, and that's the thing, with, and it's just, girls are idiots, and it's sad because it's like, guys are idiots too, don't get me wrong, but like, at the end of the day, if a guy could choose his true love, he would. And the problem is, for other guys, they don't necessarily even see it as their true love or whatever, they just, well, and they don't, the thing is, a guy, like, by the time he's out of high school, he's more than trained himself. Most guys, because they don't face the facts, they don't want to look at the facts, whatever, they just want a girl. They choose to overlook all the stuff that I know, and so when they meet a girl, they don't consider anything, they don't even know how to love until they don't allow themselves to love until they're in a relationship. So they're like, oh yeah, this girl's cool, like, blah, 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 oh yeah, she's good enough, blah, 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 yeah, I have fun. Yeah, that's all I got. She's addicted to me. I control over her because I don't care about her and all that good stuff. And it's like, so you just do it and you learn to love. Guys learn to love, but the reality is that's not how that's not how true love for guys work. It's not that you learn to love, you just love. Like, for example, like with Baylor University, for me, not even attached to love, girls, whatever. This has nothing to do with anything, and I give you a couple of examples. I came to Baylor and I just fell in love, and I was just in love. Like, I was in love. Like, I came here for like half a second and I was in love. Well, actually, no. The better thing would be like, well, no, I mean, like, you don't come to love it over years, but like, no, you don't come, it's hard to explain, because it's like, the thing is, my belief, like, you have to know their girl to even truly love her. I mean, really know her, really, for like a year, be friends, whatever, or not even a year, just even a year of, like, when it comes to Beth Cooper love, a year of sitting in a classroom with her and just listening to her talk, and talking with her even a few times in class, whatever, that kind of thing. Maybe a month, and like, if y'all hang out every day, even with a group of people, and y'all have talked like a month, maybe. And I mean, like, intense talking, like a month, maybe. I mean, that's my best friend love. It was about a month when I truly admitted myself, I like her. And it wasn't love, like, I didn't realize it was love at the time, but, I mean, looking back and looking now, it's like, I do love her. So, again, I liked her. I wish she hadn't started dating that one guy and wasn't still dating that guy. That would be real helpful. It'd be real fucking hilarious. You know what? Everyone better fucking laugh at my jokes. Because my jokes are fucking hilarious. No, they're really not. They're fucking stupid, but what the fuck ever. I don't know. I'm fucking tired. No, I'm not tired. Well, I mean, I am tired, but like, that's just what they work. Such idiots. It's sad. Of course it's sad. I mean, come on. But I mean, it's just, it is sad, but I mean, I don't even, the thing is like, I can't even see a situation now. I now cannot see. I saw a situation. I don't see a situation anymore where my best friend love here at Baylor dates me in the long run, or even dates me at all. I don't see it without there being other consequences and other things that I don't want to really get into, but there could be other consequences, mainly with her boyfriend. There are consequences, and there's also just like the morality of that. I mean, and since I know him well too, I mean, I'm not really sure he even likes me that much, but it's complicated. Anyway, I know it's complicated. I know I hate saying that, but I mean it is. But I mean, and love's love. But I mean, like I don't know his point of view from it. I mean, to him, she could be his true love, or his, well, no, yeah, the best friend loves hitch love, I guess. Your true love is the girl that you almost idolize, in the sense of like, this is the girl I want to marry someday. Your Beth Cooper love's like, man, I'd love to date her and get to know her, and yeah, I actually feel like we have a lot more in common. And also, kind of the out of your league girl. At the end of the day, and no girl's out of your league, I get that, but I'm saying like in the worldly sense of, in a girl sense of, she's out of your league, which I mean that's a myth anyway. I've gone over that, but that's a myth. But in the sense of she's out of your league, which I mean it's still like there's still part of that that's true, and it's a sense of just like, yeah, she's so much hotter than you. Really, you could just say that she's not really out of your. Anyway, I mean guys actually can be out of a girl's league more than a girl can be out of a guy's league, but that's not really the point. Fucking nice pair of jeans. Both nice pair of jeans. Wow, left fucking knees. And it's just, yeah, I just don't see a situation where I can even do it. And it's just like, now that once I'm gone from college, it's like I don't even want to date as an adult. Like, shit's even more awkward. That shit's even more awkward than dating in college. Like, the funny thing is like dating in high school is awkward. Dating in college is less awkward. Dating as an adult's more awkward than anything. So, I mean, my parents are right, when they say that. And the thing is, it's not that I'm not willing to try or whatever. And it's not, I mean, I have tried. But it's just like, I'm not going to waste my time on a girl. And for me, that's even more so. Most guys is like, oh, yeah, she's hot. She's kind of my personality. Okay, yeah, I'll give her a chance, see if she likes me. If she likes him, then, they just take off and then they get married and have babies and, all that good stuff. And then they live happily ever after. Well, only like 50% of them. Actually, it's less than that now, but that's not really the point, is it? Well, technically, no. Technically, well, no, technically it's less. No, it is less than half. I was trying to think. It's the show that... what's funny is, like, oh, you're so blessed to have... Or you're so, like, not different of having married parents. There are less... The majority, more than 50% of children in America today, and that number is just exponentially growing. Well, maybe not. We're at the slow part of the exponential, but it's starting to exponentially grow. Well, over 50% of the children this is just quantity. 50% of the children in America have parents that are not married to each other. 50%. 50%. And I'm not saying like the adopted babies, who have parents who are married. That does happen. But even then, if you're adopted and your parents are those adopted parents are divorced, you're not. I mean, literally, it's over 50% now. You're in the minority if your parents are married as a child. So, when people say, oh, blah, 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 and you're like, no, you're actually in the minority. And whites are going to be in the minority in about, 20 years? If even that, like 10, 20 years. Whites are in the minority. Well, actually, I think there's still be more whites, but we're not going to be like 50% of the nation. We're going to be less than 50% of the nation. No, but I'm saying literally over 50% of children, whether it's step parents or whatever, or if it's just a single mom or whatever the case, I don't know what the case is exactly. You do not have both of your parents who are married to each other. Over 50%. And that doesn't even mean like broken, where marriages basically are broken, but they're just together, or they're living apart, or having problems, or whatever. Or have other things, or not even supposed to be together in the first place, for one. I mean, that still happens. I mean, hell, I'm not sure my parents are supposed to be together. I mean, I think for me it worked out. God had to be oh, well, it's really think I hurt things, but I mean, they help in some regard. But I mean, no, but I'm just saying, I mean, like, at the end of the day, they shouldn't be together. My mom probably should be with someone else, and my dad should be with someone else. And I'm not saying that, like, that makes their total marriage invalid, especially when it comes to terms of, like, what it says in the Bible. In the Bible, I mean, they're fine. When it comes to the Bible and biblically, they're fine. But it's just like, it just makes you wonder, because the reality is you're not doing that kind of love through God. You're doing that love through, I want to get married and have babies and live a quote normal life. That's what that is, and that's what sucks. That's what makes me mad, because, you know, that's what frustrates me is that you know, people claim, oh yeah, that's doing it biblically, getting married that way. And I'm like, that's not love through God, though. And I get that what Paul said, you know, about like, if you can't keep your hands off a woman, then you need to get married to her. But you should really just, you shouldn't even begin the process of dating a girl unless you legitimately are like, okay. And there, a girl that I've decided at that level, that's five. It's been 5 girls where I've truly like gotten to that level of like, all right, I would be okay with this girl long term. There's been 5. There have been 5, and I mean 5. I mean, all my crushes, all that, they're relative tiers, yes, and I can give you a second tier. But at the end of the day, there have been 5 girls who I was like, I would actually want to be married to her long term. I love her, and I know morals are right, whatever, blah, blah, blah. There have been 5 girls. And 3 of them that I talk about. The 2 others weren't necessarily the big ones. They were in high school. Other stories to them. Yeah. You know. But again, for different reasons, again, you know. But I'm saying there have been 5 girls. Not that many, but I mean, maybe you're like, oh, well, still 5 is a lot. But I'm like, you know, if girls would give guys chances, and guys who deserve it. The problem is like, oh, girls are like, oh, they don't want to give it just any guy a chance. And you know, I get that to a point, and like, oh, they think nice guys are using them. And see, but that's what they're hardwired to think. And the truth is when a guy's nice to a girl, they sometimes are trying to get stuff. That's the reality. But the problem is, the problem is guys know how to tell the difference between real niceness of a guy and fake niceness. It's like my sister's ex-boyfriend back in, I was a junior in high school. They were both sophomores, and they were dating. And literally, this kid, my mom was like, oh, this kid is, like, so nice to my sister, blah, 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 you know, like the nicest person ever. I meet him, I swear to God, I look at him for, like, 2 seconds. I get in the room, I get a fucking Xbox game. I'm literally getting an Xbox game. Well, it wasn't my room. It was a bonus room, but it was pretty much my room. But I was getting a fucking Xbox game. I look at it for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, I already know that this guy's an asshole. But girls can't see it because all they see is how a guy treats them. They can't look at things separately. They see it all, and they don't understand that guys do. And that's why guys are able to look at girls. A girl who's an asshole, or a bitch, more or less. A girl who's a bitch can be like, oh yeah, I'm such a nice person, blah, 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 and act all nice around a guy. But a guy knows that has nothing to do with how bitchy they are or not to other people and to real life. The whole thing's just sad, and it's fucked up, and it's like, guys are fucked up too, but it's like, if girls weren't fucked up, I don't think guys would be fucked up. And the thing is, guys would do the right thing, so they would at least pretend to do it, which is, again, a whole nother conversation. But all I'm saying is, girls just gotta learn to tell the fucking difference. And it's like, the problem is, when it comes, the problem is love is not a fairy tale. It kind of is, but it's like, it's really not. It's just, you know, and that's the thing. There's so many ones, when you see a fairy tale relationship, it's usually a red flag. Not always. Not like a fairy tale relationship in the guy's, from a guy's point of view, where it's like, holy shit, she was a hot ass cheerleader, and like, you know, we ended up talking and whatever, and we ended up like actually kissing him. But then it's like we ended up dating, and we find out that like we're actually meant to be together, and we're like blah 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 blah. That's not the fairy tale I'm talking about. I'm talking about like girls are like, oh yeah, he like proposed to me in the rain, like The Notebook. You're like, yeah, no. That whole thing's bullshit from the first fucking minute. Like, you're like, yep. Bullshit. And I'm not saying that she doesn't love him. And I'm not saying that he doesn't love her. Guys can love multiple girls. I've already said it that way. There are multiple different kinds of love. It's just like you love your family. It's like you love your mom. It's like you love God. It's like you love the razor. It's like you love Baylor, you know, or you love your college or whatever. I don't know. Like, I love Dr. Pepper. But, like, that's not... They're all different kinds of love. I've literally loved, well, technically 5 girls. Truly love 5 girls. But all in their own different way. All in their own different way. And it's okay. The thing is, girls love different guys throughout, but they're not willing to admit it. When they want to date, the next guy, when they're dating, they're like, oh, no, I've never been this in love. And it's like, no, you've been in love, but in a different way. And that's okay. But the problem is, whatever. I'm sure when I date, when I finally date, honestly, just bring the rapture. Like, it'd make everything easier for me. I'd be able to have that completely fucked up. But I'm still gonna get yelled at, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, and it's hard, and I'm sorry. And honestly, I'll probably be crying, and I will be sorry about what I did do wrong. And that's really what matters. I'll be like, look, I tried not to do anything to affect anybody else, but that would be, I tried, to at least do that, and I tried to, at least abide by your law in that regard. But I know I fucked up, and I'm sorry. And that's the thing too, like, I would know that, and I'd admit it, and that's kind of the thing with that. So it's, the whole thing's sad, but yeah, it's just the way it is, I guess. So yeah, anyway, maybe someday I'll, and maybe the thing is, I may meet a girl, which I don't think I'm better yet. If like, I don't think there's a girl that I've met that is her. But like, it's very possible I'll meet a girl and the whole world will just change for me. And for me, and the thing is like, but the girl who's perfect for me, the problem is the girl who's perfect for another guy, it's all relative, and it's all like, well, like, you can be, like, the girl who's perfect for me will literally be like a fucking girl made out in a fucking, like, lab. Like, if a girl's truly, like, perfect for me, not just like, oh, I truly love her, this girl is truly perfect for me and just clicks with me, it won't even be like, it won't even be a question about it. It'll be like, damn, alright. Well, I guess there was one girl who I thought for a minute, when I really got to know her a little bit, I was like, holy shit. And then it's like, well, I found out she was dating, and then it was also like, I don't know. I'm just, the whole fucking thing with girls and just the way they fall in love. Like, they either fall in love or they don't, and they've already decided within the first, like, 7 seconds. It's fucking real, and that's totally fucked up. I mean, this is the most fucked up thing ever. And a guy, yes, with looks are like, oh, she's hot and kind of not, or she's all right, what. There's a cutoff, and you've either made it or you haven't. And yes, I know that's kind of fucked up, but it's like, a lot of guys' standards are really not that high at the end of the day. They're like, it's like, at least if they're halfway decent, they'll at least consider a girl. Maybe it won't necessarily be a target, but it's like, if they're even remotely halfway, it's like a guy, but they keep them in mind. And then it's the personality and it's everything else that draws a guy in. And it's like, oh, shit. And don't get me wrong, like, players and other guys, they might ask a girl out, or if she's, they think she's the perfect one, they might ask the girl out on a date, whatever. At that point, they might ask a girl out on a date, but again, they don't really know. They're still trying to figure it out. And once they do, they're like, holy shit, okay. Like, I like this girl, for real. And I think you still can, as a guy, like the girl. It's just not the right kind of love. That's all. But, girls are stupid, and I don't know. I call them stupid, but it's like, I just feel bad for girls, and I feel bad for the guys. I feel bad for the girls, and it's just like, I don't know if I'll ever give up. Truly give up. Not with dating. I mean, I'm pretty much giving up with dating, honestly, at this point. And, just going for, like, proactively, but it's probably because you get rejected. Well, I mean, it's a rejection, but it's like, it's just also my personality, and it's just, like, what I stand for and all that, and it's just, like, I don't want to do anything to embarrass God and my family and my country and myself, So it's just also, that's also part of why I don't do some of the things that would, get me girls. So anyway, sorry for that rant. I guess thanks for watching. God bless, and Sickle Bears.